Hello and welcome to my first Sims 4 speed build. And in here I'm just building a nice little community pool. And before I start this off or anything, I'll just quickly say that if you're wondering what the name of this lot is, it's just small community pool, honestly. I couldn't come up with anything that great. But it is a really nice pool. I'd say the interior building isn't that big, but this was really my first experiment in The Sims with pools, so may not be my best build, but I think it'll be pretty good considering that I'm not even that horribly used to The Sims 4 or anything like that. And yeah, so I think that this turned out pretty well. And one of the reasons why I decided to build this is that I kind of wanted a pool for my neighborhood for my Sims 4 Let's Play, because I really want to send them off to a pool or something, or at least her kid. You probably will have no idea what I'm talking about if you don't watch my LP. But anyways, here's just kind of me building a pool because I thought, well, who doesn't want to bring their kid to a pool? And I didn't want it to be too fancy or extravagant because that's not what I want my neighborhood to say. I want it to be nice, but I also want to have kind of like this sense that it's not going to be like the most beautiful pool you've ever seen. It just meant there to be kind of functional yet nice, and yeah, that's all I really have to say about the pool itself at the moment. Just because right now I'm just building the interior building. I did a really cool design though in the pool, which you'll see later. I just have a little curved roof. It's nothing too extravagant or anything like that. I didn't want it to look like that. I'm looking for some windows. Those don't stay because those look pretty ridiculous. But those are the windows that stay. I move them around a bit up front because I realized that the design I picked up first didn't look the greatest. So here I am just adding in some windows and stuff. Nothing too big because the building wasn't really the main part of my build. It wasn't like this giant thing that had to be there. I actually tried out an original design at first, but my original design was just awful. So I'm using none of that footage. I mean, I could have put it in, but it'd just be me building something for a couple of minutes and then deleting it all. That's seriously what I did. So over here I'm just kind of getting some foundation and stuff. You know, just foundation to add an entrance and things to get in and out. You know, the usual things that a building needs. And so you can't really see what I'm looking through, which I know must be annoying because lots of people actually do or might want to see the actual build features. But I do look through most of them when I'm trying to build the pool. Also in my Let's Play, I did that in my most recent episode, well, episode 14. I'm not actually sure if this will be uploaded before or after, because honestly, the one that I uploaded, well, haven't uploaded yet. I'm not sure if this will be uploaded before or after is what I'm trying to say here. And so that's kind of what I'm doing. And I always find the stairs a bit more difficult to drag out just because you have to drag them out farther than the actual tire you want them on. Here I'm adding in the fencing for a little picnicky area, I guess you could call it. You know, somewhere to head out with your kids and maybe have a small lunch while you're at the pool. I add in a barbecue, which is off footage. I get rid of the trash can I'm adding in this area, and then add in a barbecue instead and add on some tiles. It was nothing too big and it already stopped recording, so I figured, you know what, it's not a big change. I can just mention this during my commentary, which I am right now. So here I am, just adding in some chairs. This build maybe took me around half an hour. It's not a giant thing. See where that trash can is? I replaced that with a barbecue. I'm adding in a little toilet area just so you can, you know, take a shower before you get in the pool, because that's what you have to do before you get in the pool. I mean, it's kind of a standard thing, I guess. I don't add in a carpet because I figure that it really didn't look in place, and a carpet at a public pool would just kind of get disgusting, don't you think? So I just continually, I don't know, copy and paste the things from the other bathroom. And yeah, so I like adding in the little toilet paper decoration right beside the toilets, but I always find it so difficult. I'm finding it difficult to find it on the right level, which you'll notice. There we go. That took me a couple of minutes real time. And I believe now I'm going to be adding in a little reception area for the people heading into the, yeah, here it is. I'm adding in a reception area. This isn't really functional in The Sims. The whole having a receptionist, whatever they're called, a secretary there. Like in The Sims, you can't have that, at least not at the moment. It's just kind of there for decoration. I mean, I guess your Sims could use it, but that'd be kind of all dead to the pool for that. But it's there, and it's just for effect and to fill up some space. Here I am actually adding in the pool. I added up to the hedges, and then I start to drag it out and get a bit of shape to it, because I didn't just want a square. A square would be boring. So I make it a bit more rectangularish at the end. I was hoping for a curved pool, but sadly they didn't have that. I mean, they have curved fences and foundation, but they don't have curved pools. So I'm looking around in lights. I added lights later. I just can't figure anything here. There isn't really too much outdoor lighting because I figured that most people wouldn't be heading to the pool at night. It'd just be creepy if you did. I added in some little turtles. I added in a big turtle and then two little baby turtles following. And I thought that that was cute and a nice little thing to see when you do that. We're just swimming along and you see those little baby turtles and it's cute. And then I add in the little lights here by the turtles. But I didn't want to overlap any of them because I thought that that might ruin the effect. And then I'm looking at outdoor lights, but I can't find anything that would actually fit a pool. It looked like much too bulky, so then I decide that's when I realize who's heading to a pool at night. I'm not sure what type of person would be heading to a pool at night. I just don't think it'd be a very nice one. Here I'm just adding in a bit of area for the parents to maybe sit down, or grandparents to sit down and just watch the kids in the pool if they don't feel like swimming. That's what my parents always did most of the time. They won't even go swimming. But I'm getting a bit off topic, but most parents, I don't think that they actually go swimming with their kids unless if their kids are really young. So there's a little area for them to sit. And I actually recolor the area of the grass within the pool because I'm realizing, you know what, there's nothing that really defines this area from the rest. I mean, except for the pool, it looks pretty ordinary. So I kind of recolor the grass to a slightly different, more manicured shade within the pool. I started adding in a bit of dirt, but I have trouble filling in that area because all of the trees are way too big. Like, there's hardly any small trees that aren't, they're either small or big in this game. And without move objects on, it's hard to actually get flowers close together like I want them to. And that's why I really want them to add, because move objects on just makes it so I can put flowers closer together in furniture. Anyways, off that rant, I realized I cannot fill in this dirt area. That big of an area, so I just added in some rocks in the remaining area. And actually now I'm finishing up. It isn't that long, as I've said. And here I added in some flowers there because I'm not sure what's going on with that little ledge area. So I added in a few flowers and more flowers. I do add in more flowers here. I just figured the flowers would make it look much nicer, much more just nice. I know that I've been saying nice a lot. And I added a fountain up front, just to kind of make you realize more that it's a pool. I also added in a sign, just to kind of, I don't know, I guess if it wasn't in Simlish, it would say community pool, because there's no good name for this pool. So ending off here, bye!